It's okay.
I have
So
I have VOD as well for it, but it's only my outplayed.
yeah, I mean that could work to be fair. But either way, it's okay. I think it.
Okay.
I think it's both are okay.
Okay, okay.
Why do you want to look at this game specifically?
Um, so I played this game yesterday, and I was a bit tired. So I feel like this is a game that I played on instinct a bit,
Hmm.
and that's one thing. The other is I think I could have like I'm pretty sure I could carry this game, or I should be able to carry this game because I got a lead. I got a really big lead in the early game, and the enemy Viego was giga fed, and I made bigger mistakes, but I feel like I could improve a lot from this game. Like
Okay.
I feel like I can carry this game.
This is very unfortunate to me that you're saying that you autopiloted the game, because well now it's difficult
Like,
for me to know if that's if the way you're playing is because you're autopiloting, or is because you're
mhm.
missing concepts.
Hmm. Okay, so when I say autopilot, it's more into the later stages of the game. For example, I think in the like the first 20 minutes of the game, it was pure intention. But then
Okay.
my focus gave up a bit, and I made bigger mistakes, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I think you definitely should chill. You're in a rough matchup till level 3. Yeah, they overstepped a bit, that's good for you. You definitely need to be careful now because it's past 230 by a lot. You could have been ganked by now.
Oh,
So,
from 3 camps?
yes, it does happen
Oh.
still. So, usually, what you want to be doing is when, like, before the third wave arrives, you just drop a ward. If you don't have that much time, you just drop it here. So, you give, like,
Hmm.
maybe like here, so you give the vision like this. You don't have to drop it all the way to the bush. But you still want to have
Oh.
some kind of ward at 230. Because like let's look at it from the point of view of Viego, right? Instead of going top, he could have dragged the camp like this, and now he can gank.
Hmm.
I
And
mean,
like in matchups, I think we both used our wards because we tried to contest the bushes. Oh no, no, we didn't. Okay,
yeah,
I just didn't drop a
it's
ward
okay,
then.
it's okay. Especially because you know that he's bot side right now. So the only time that you can die is right now. This is the only time when you can get ganked. And if you don't get ganked right now, or no, better, if you get ganked right now and don't die, his game is over. So there
I
is
see, I see,
so like you just like spend 5 seconds and have a chance to ruin his game
I see, I see.
because you have the information that is going to you. I mean, in my three games to you.
Hmm.
Anyway, after this point, like after 245, 250, now you can play aggressive like a psycho. Now you can play here and you're never getting ganked because now he's topside and you know that he's topside now. Yeah, so this ward is useless.
Yeah, yeah. I think I didn't see.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, that's a pretty free. Yep, very good.
Unfortunately, I didn't get the kills, but I still got the assists. So.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. If she loses the farm and the XP, that's the most important part. Usually, I see that quite a lot as an ADC main. Like, no, not as an ADC main, but ADC mains in general really like to have kills and don't. I feel like they don't understand the value of getting a kill. What I mean by getting a kill is like someone dying. Because, like, usually the most important part of someone dying is just they lose so much XP, so much everything. but you're always concerned about what you gain from it, not what they lose.
Oh, I see. I see.
Because like let's say, for example, that you kill them 3 times here and they don't lose any single minion, and then you die once but lose a 4-stacked wave. Now that's not the same death.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
That's why usually when ADC says I didn't have the kill, that's unfortunate, I'm like, it doesn't matter. I mean, yes, it's more optimal for you to have the kill, but yeah, it's not the point. Well, that's the same thing. He shouldn't be here. He should be topside or resetting. Ooh.
Yeah, I die here.
All right, let's see. What did Diego do? Because I just instantly reset it. Yeah, it probably would have caught me off guard. Okay, well, that's both unfortunate and bad positioning from you trying to grid this instead of this. This is all it is. Unfortunate. I don't think it changes the game. Yeah, it definitely doesn't, especially if they die after this. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just a small mistake. Yep, you recall instantly. That's good. You don't grade for the plate. Oh, you can run them down here, I think. Like, Nautilus hits one hook and they're dead again. Yep, I would definitely look to do a slow push here. And try to deny as much CS as you can.
But this is slow pushing towards me. Like this, is this good that I'm holding it here?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely slow pushing right now. Because you have only 2 CS, right? So that's good. I mean, it really depends on how much you hit the wave, but it should be a slow pushing right now. And then you want to find an opportunity to dive them. Or to kill them before the wave arrives. Like, yeah, exactly. This is what you want to be doing. Very good. Yep, exactly. Now they're getting low. And you want to skip. Oh no, don't hard push this. You could have stacked one more wave. Because the difference when you stack one more wave is, first of all, I mean, that's not a cannon wave, but you have just more time to find a mistake from them. And if you don't have the time and just like wait for the wave to arrive and then it arrives here and then you instantly blast it, maybe you can dive them. If you cannot dive them, you can rotate mid. You can try to do Drake with the juggler. You can do so many things, but right now, you crushing this wave is not going to do as much. Because the juggler is still farming.
I was pressured because like I think a bad habit of mine is that I want to do like I can't just sit back sometimes. So for example, I saw Viego is taking the what it's called, the grubs.
Yeah.
And what I thought is that I have to do something equal, even though my jungler is like not doing it.
You are right now. You are doing this. You're stacking a wave, and if you crush this wave and you have and you have 6 CS more, well, most likely those 3 CS are gonna die. So you have like 3 CS more, because like 6 minus 3 plus yeah. So you're gonna have 3 CS more. That's at least a plate, or maybe 2 plates. Maybe that's a dive if Lee Sin sees it. Maybe that's a Drake. That's doing something.
Oh, I see.
Do you see my point? And you trying to fish to deny this wave is doing something as well. Look at your Nautilus. He's trying very hard to get a hold of this, of a hook or something, right? Oh, he should have gone for this. But now, you crush this wave. I mean, yes, sure you do Drake, but Lee Sin skips this. I mean, I'm not sure he would have not skipped this, but I think he should have kept going and then the Drake, because I don't think, like, you're so strong bot lane, so it's just not, they cannot be contesting. But regardless, I don't think you can dive this. Yep, that's okay. The issue about your all your deaths, all your kills is that okay, look at the perspective of Jinx. Okay, okay, so she dies. Wait, I'm gonna do like this. Okay, she dies and she misses 4, 5. She loses a wave. She loses a normal wave. And then you recoil it, you miss a cannon.
I got it. Nautilus got
Did you
it.
get it? Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I did.
Alright, and then you look at it, you keep going. You miss
Okay,
this,
but now
this
I
cannon.
missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed almost all.
And now you die. And you don't miss anything. Oh, I was expecting you to lose more, but actually maybe not. Maybe it's just me. She should have slow pushed this. Yeah, my point I was trying to make, but I guess I was wrong, is that I felt like she gained more from the kills and the and lost less from the death than you did. This is
I
why
mean,
you're not blasting her. I thought this is why you were not blasting her in XP. Like she's ahead in XP, while she is 0-2 and you're 2-1.
yeah, and I was concerned because like only 3. I'm only up 3 minions.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's maybe my last hitting.
Well,
Probably.
yeah, I mean it is your last hitting because at 9, like basically 10, you should be at around 100 CS. So
Yeah.
there had been a lot of fightings. You died once, so it's probably not gonna be 100, but it could be 85 at least.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
right now
And I,
it's 81. Yeah, I think you missed the wave, at least,
yeah. I missed
and
the
probably more.
cannon.
Yeah, you missed the cannon, and you probably could have hit like 90-ish. So you missed at least 10 CS, I think. Like 6 CS for sure, and you should have not done the mistake here. So you could have got like 6 more CS, and like small recall optimization maybe, right? But yeah, I mean definitely working on last hitting and like looking to have a like as perfect CS as you can is gonna go a very long way. Yeah, this is diveable. Very good. You trade 1 for 1, it's okay. I would like to get this wave, but yeah. I would have stayed. I would have stayed to get this wave.
Oh, I see.
Wait, actually. I mean, I would have stayed for to get this wave. No,
Yeah,
it would have
Gragas
maybe.
can't dive me and Lux is mid, so I should
Yeah.
just take it.
But what I would have done is take this wave and then walk forward and then blast this wave before Jinx arrives. It was a bit scary because this guy was here, but he had no mana, so I think it was fine.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's difficult to know during the game. I think you need to work on the tower. Like you've been very passive on the tower. You've done like very little damage. What you want to be doing usually when you're blasting games like this is you have like cannon wave, so you crush it, and try to get at least like some damage on the tower, and then the wave arrive here. You kill 1 or 2 range, and then you stack it for the next one, and then you crush the 2 waves, and then the cannon wave arrives, so you repeat, crush the cannon wave, crush 2 waves, crush a cannon wave, crush 2 waves, crush a cannon wave, crush 2 waves, and the tower is gonna fall.
Oh, now I never thought about that. I know that I can like hit the tower on like cannon waves because I have like a lot of time, but
Yep.
I play like I just kill basically like one. So like I crash the what it's called. I crash the cannon and then I stack 2 waves and then hit the tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, she keeps minimizing you. That's not good for you. At this point, you would have gained more from just phasing. That's good. That was good. Did you think about this, or was this not your score?
It was. I think about this. I was hovering. This was the third time I hovered this push.
Yeah, that's good.
This is when we finally got it.
It's crazy she survives this, though.
Yeah. I missed the ult. It was unfortunate. That ult
Yeah.
kills.
Okay. Well, you're gonna hit the mid game now. That's unfortunate. You're in with a Zoe, because Zoe is very bad in side lane, so she usually wants to hover around mid. Yep. I would keep this wave. Get this wave. Like someone is gonna miss this wave. I mean, maybe she's gonna go for it, but yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, so how do you win this game?
My only thought is that one is like trying to shut down the Viego. That's one. But my idea was to stack Drakes, like get Soul. Getting Soul is what probably like helps.
Do you win team fights?
That's what I think. I think their other champions are like not that strong currently, and with our team comp we should be able to burst down one target, and that should be Viego. That was my idea.
Okay. I think the idea of stacking Drakes is good. I would be a bit scared of full-on team fightings, just because even if Jinx is behind, she just gets excited and she's stronger than you. But apart from this, yeah, I think you can try to, yeah, exactly. You have, I mean, apart from Lux, you have more range than them, and you have more peak potential. They have stronger skirmishes, but you have better peaks. So I think you should play around this. I mean, she just inted at this point, but... Alright, let's see this fight, because I think you could have won this.
So I feel like I have like a bad weapon combo, like fight, and I was like, I think I was watching that the Nautilus is like stuck there because he has no flash. And
Yep.
like, so
I mean,
so the Gragas is really tanky because he's only building armor. There's no way I can kill him.
okay.
And I was like, if I give up more kills to like the Viego, I just...
Okay, so you didn't want to go for this kill. You thought it was a bad kill.
Yeah.
Why am I not seeing any ping?
Oh, right.
Like, if you had done like big, careful pings around here, your team would have probably not come into this. I mean, they inted, like your team inted, right? They overcommitted, but that's still on you. Part of it is still on you. You should have been communicating that you're not looking for this fight. This is, and to be fair, like you just kill someone. So you should have maybe thought about, oh, the top laner is not here, we should be backing off. But to be fair, if the top laner is not here, this is a good fight. Because this is a 4v3.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is very unfortunate. But you should have still communicated that you don't want to be fighting this.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
They get a pick on Viego, so we get third Drake. And
Yep.
yeah, we clean their team and we get third Drake. But we don't get that back because they have tempo back.
Yep, I don't think you need to. I would just return mid. Right now you're just not gonna do anything.
Yeah, now I think.
Oh, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
Is that
I'm
your
pinging
pings?
to
Yeah,
like
that's
get
your
the-
ping. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Now, they are inting, and there is not much you can do about this. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I think your recall was good. Let me see it again. I think you could have you could have pinged more than 3 times. And I would have got this tower, this wave as well before going top. This wave is not crashing yet. And you getting this wave is preventing them from getting Atakan and then instantly going mid.
I was really afraid of that.
Oh,
I
because
was afraid of
you
dying.
didn't know where they
Yeah.
were? Yeah, but you had a
Yeah,
ward.
yeah. I mean, I know they were, but I don't know. Just my mindset. But it's like, if I don't have the feeling, then it's just safer to like go away.
I mean, I understand, like, the feeling thing. That's not how you function, but I understand the feeling thing. However, your feeling is just some kind of guidance. You need to review their feeling and adjust it. Right now, your feeling was wrong. I think.
Yeah.
And the reason
Yeah,
why
I
I think
agree.
that your feeling was wrong is because okay, let's look at your point of view, right? So your point of view, you see them here, then you see them start Atakan, and then you have a ward here, and you can just reach it this way because you know everyone is bot side. What is your feeling telling you? This your feeling should be saying this wave is safe,
Yeah, I agree.
and then you push this, and then you go top, and then you like take one camp or something.
So then what happens is like sure my team ints a little because I didn't like moving there because I felt like there is like no vision.
Where are you going?
Tried to make a cross map.
Oh, this was the cross map.
Oh, yeah, I was really torn on this. I was really torn on this decision. Like, if Riven gets bot tower and I should just hit mid, is that like
Well,
worth it? I had no clue.
do you think Riven gets the tower by herself?
I mean, I don't know. I have no
You
clue.
don't know. Okay, so the way you know this is you just count. There are 5, and Gragas just TP'd. She's gonna hit this tower. Okay, if that were you in bot lane, would you ever get this tower when there is 5 people in top?
Yes, for
So
sure.
she
Yeah.
probably does as well. So what
Oh,
you could
okay.
do right now is just, I mean, it's just a general rule, but top laners are basically as fast as ADCs to take towers,
Mm-hmm.
if not faster.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right,
your
right.
job is to get this tower. Her job is to get this tower, and now you got 2 towers, and then you just Riven rotates this, take that. You rotate this, take that. Then recall, and you're all ready for the Drake.
Oh, I see.
And you would have gotten 1 tower, and
And the wave
then
as well.
1 wave. Yeah,
And
that
they
would have
couldn't
been way better.
push mid. And they couldn't push mid
Yep.
as well.
You always, like, every time you're like having a situation where you have the option of, okay, question. Let's say that the enemy are dead for a minute. Okay, what is the most efficient way of getting gold? 5 people mid, or getting the 3 lanes here, the jungler doing something else, the support doing something else?
Yeah, it's probably taking all 3 lanes and then taking their jungle.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be sharing gold,
Yes.
sharing XP, sharing everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
So that's why
So
you want to be trying to scatter and like, yeah. I mean,
so
if
what
that tower
happens?
was not gonna fall without you, then there were an argument for you going bot, right? But
Yeah,
right now, I don't
yeah,
think it was the case.
yeah. So what happens now if, in the late game? So why we lose? It's like, and I struggle playing like that with Aphelios. So Lux is like not fed, but she's pretty fucking strong.
Mm-hmm.
We take this bad fight. Viego gets a pentakill. We still get Soul. But the Lux is just perma sniping me, and I have a really hard time playing into like high range with Aphelios. Like for example, into Zerat, I'm crying, and I don't know what to do into that. And I just don't know what to do into that. For example, as a Jinx as well, or like a math, like I don't know.
Well, I don't think that's Lux right now.
Yeah. not this fight, but after this fight, what happens?
Yeah, well, if I can comment on this fight, I'm gonna look at the next fight after. But like this fight is just you facing the Gragas.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. Like the Gragas is in front of you and you keep walking forward.
Yeah,
You're
true,
madly
true.
disrespecting him. And you keep fucking forward. I mean, I understand that you have a good combo on your weapons, but there's still no reason for you to just like face tank the most fed member that two shots you.
Yeah.
Like if you had played this fight really slow, I mean not really slow but slower, right? Like not face tanking him. This was just one. You'd have been standing here, and then
Yeah.
when Gragas walks up, you just walk here, and then what is he gonna do?
So it's either we just lose the Riven or and they are out, for example, or we just kill them, right? But I baited my team, basically.
It's not you
And I
baited your
give them
team, it's you baited yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the reason why Viego is getting a pentakill is just because you decided to face tank him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree. Now I agree.
And I think this is like mainly because of your combo, right? Your weapon combo, and you're so focused on it.
Yeah.
But it's not because your combo is very strong in close range that you should be hugging the fed Viego.
Yeah, I agree.
If Viego was a talent, would you have done the same thing?
No, there's.
Yeah, but Viego is a talent right now because he's playing assassin.
Yeah, that's his usual build, I guess.
Yeah, it is now.
So now we get a pick on the Viego.
Yeah, now you just play slow and you just 100% get the Drake. Yep, you definitely want to be placing towers. I mean, I would place tower like to defend me, not to get the Drake faster.
So what I thought is that we can maybe take Baron as well, but then I realized.
Oh wait, no, there is no way.
Enough ammo. I don't have enough ammo, so I just base. So now I'm thinking that we should play through mid, and I wrote it in chat as well, because we had no vision in the jungle, and I was afraid of like Lux combo or anything.
Yeah.
But now,
I mean, I agree.
In this situation, for example, I have no clue where to walk. So I don't know if I'm walking through the bush or up there. Like,
Well,
I never know that.
Well, now you just have to wait. You just have to wait here. Because this wave, they need to do something about it. If they don't do anything about it, I mean, they could like just skip it, but you should have some kind of vision at some point. So where did you use your blue trinket?
I just used it, I don't know where, on the red probably. But I just used it now. I think it's on the red. Yeah, I missed that word. No, not our red.
Oh, your red.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's mine. Like, I have a habit of putting it there before face checking.
I cannot look at it. I'm gonna reset 26, 28. I hate this bug.
And then after this game, I sent you the MF POV in YouTube. I just uploaded.
Okay.
I think that's more useful because it's competitive and it was a really fucking hard game.
Okay. So did you just use it? So that was yours, indeed. No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. Then I used it on Drake. Wait. Yeah, I did.
You used it
okay,
here.
I used it then.
I mean, I would be more scared of them like they getting the Nash. I would keep the blue for the Nash.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now you just got vision of them doing the Baron, and you see that those are like you see 3 of them. So I would like to I would ping my assistants for warding this, because like okay, from Lux POV. Where is she? Yeah, she's here.
She's in the bush.
I guess you saw Lux, but let's say she was here instead, which she should have been, because she does 0 damage to the Baron, so she's inting.
Yeah.
But let's say she's here fishing or here fishing for something, because she has the vision for it. You're dead.
Yeah, true. Here I should be dead. Yeah.
Yep.
And here, like in these situations, I should stay mid until my team like wards and like face checks for me. Or do I
Well, you
walk
have
in
two
with that?
possibilities. Either you think that you're safe to walk forward because they're not gonna be here, and then you can walk here, or you're not safe because they might be here. Then no one is safe here, so you just do this.
Oh, I see. I see.
Because like, if it's not safe for you, it's not gonna safe for Nautilus either.
Oh, I see.
I mean, except if he's like crazy tanky, but he's not gonna be. Like he's not a
Yeah, yeah.
Cassante. Oh, what are you
Yes,
gonna look for?
I missed an ult. I wanted to kill the Lux here.
You could have killed the Lux here.
Yeah, that's a kill. That's a kill on the Lux. Even if I just hit the ult, it's a kill.
Okay.
But I missed it. And now we are pushed out completely.
Yep.
And
Oh, that's bad. You shouldn't be fighting this. Poking is good, but you shouldn't be fighting this. Oh, yep.
yeah,
GG.
here Nautilus poked in, and unfortunately they follow. I tried to like help, but they can do it. Like I'm still not dead, and like only now died. It's like not terrible, but they get Baron. And here, this is where like it really, I have no clue what to do other than like I should dodge it. But like the Lux is just 20-second ulti.
Oh, there is nothing to do here. You just get the wave and get out. I would get the wave bots. I mean, not now anymore because they're just following you, right?
Yeah.
But I would just get waves to slow them.
Yeah, I don't know if I should be the one like taking the wave, or I should just like walk really back and just play the fight. Yeah, I die here. So like against these like poke mages with like immobile ADs, for example, when they are sieging, I don't know what to do. I have no clue what to do.
Well, in a
I don't
short
know if
answer, it's you should be engaging as a team. On a better answer, if I can say so, you should be expecting those kind of ults, and if you expect them, you just don't stay in the same area. And you got surprised right now because you're not even trying to dodge it.
Yeah, exactly.
The reason why you got surprised by this is you were not expecting it. That's sort of back to expectation. If you expect the Lux R, she's probably not gonna touch it. Hitting a Lux R is actually pretty hard. You were out of it already. Look at it. You were out of it and you went back in. You had just to do this and you were out. You just decided to go back in. Because you were just not expecting it.
Yes, not even really.
But like you need to see it from your enemy point of view if you don't understand why it happens like this. Right? Let's look at the enemy point of view. You're playing Lux. This guy is like kinda in a choke point. So if you just ult in the middle, there is a chance that he cannot be dodging it. That's it. That's the only reason why she fires it.
I see. Yeah, I didn't think of it from that point of view.
And also, like, it's like you have nothing to do. Your ult is 20-second CD. So you're gonna try to fish for this.
Basically, that's their win con.
Yeah.
Right?
Because if they don't do that, they're just gonna get engaged and gonna die. So they have to be poking you. And so, from your point of view, you should be thinking, what they're trying to do is poke me out, because that's what their comp is good at, right? This is poke. And I mean, yeah, no, it's not really poke, but Lux wants to be poking at least, right? This is what
Yeah.
the champion is good for. So you should be expecting some pokes from them.
Mhm.
You cannot be surprised of her ulting or ulting you on CD while you're the only one carrying and right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just
I agree.
expectation.
Yeah. I see. I see. But
Okay,
I sent you a vote, and it's in YouTube. So this is
okay.
team play. The average elo is like 300, 400 LP. I'm playing a math. Our comp is a bit um, like it's interesting because we have a Jarvan top.
This video has been
Um,
removed from community from Variting YouTube's community guidelines. Hmm.
really, but I just have it.
I don't know.
Why? Why is it removed? Um, what I can do is I can show it from like stream it from my POV. I don't know if that's viable.
Ah, that's
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 not the best.
difficult. Yeah, that's not the best.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I think we saw like quite a lot of things already. I don't think we. I mean, if
Okay,
you
okay.
really want, you can, but I don't think it's really necessary.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay,
I see.
so first of all, there is like some issues about playing from ahead. I think the reason why I think this is you were blasting the Jinx in lane, which you should be doing, right? Because like you
hmm
had like quite a lot of lead, and Lux is pretty weak already. And you got two plates, and you were what like 5 CS ahead,
Yeah, not more, not more.
5 CS ahead, and behind in XP.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, who is winning? Like it's
I mean,
even, right? I mean, yes,
yeah,
you got two
exactly.
kills, but it's even. You're behind in XP. It doesn't even matter. She can kill you on the XP transition, so you're not even ahead at this point. I mean, I guess you're 3 kills because the blade, but that's still. So I think you need to work on trying to get some kind of advantage. There is like so many ways of getting advantage, like depending on what you want to be doing. So, like for example, there is like two big strategies. The first strategy is you just freeze and deny, and that makes it so like there is like a few advantages. One advantage is Jinx cannot play. Jinx is out of the game. So that's the first thing. And it's probably gonna give you kills. However, the minus is gonna be that you're not gonna be ahead, so even to everybody else. Okay?
hmm
Do you understand this?
I do, I do.
Right. Now, the other strategy is push and get plates. Right? So this is the thing we talked about. You crush the cannon wave, then crush a 2 wave stacked, then cannon wave, then 2 wave stacked, and you try to hit the tower every time.
hmm
On the same way, you place vision and stay always safe. And you're very, very careful about who is removing, who can be here, can you die, when can you die, when can you avoid it, and stuff. So the plus side is you get ahead and you lose jungle time. Okay?
hmm
But Jinx is not behind. It's you're ahead, but Jinx is not behind,
I see, I see.
right?
hmm
and it's more risky. If you don't play perfectly, it's more risky. So this is like higher risk, higher reward, I think, for you.
Yeah, for this, for example, I never do this. So like a problem that like Ninja was told me and like we were talking about back when I was like playing for Synergize is that I was more passive than aggressive. Like for example, I I don't like taking risky plays, and exactly like I feel like I feel like after like first Drake, I lose track of jungle. I don't know how. I just lose it until mid game, and I just don't know what to do other than like fight or like take kills.
Okay, so first
But
of all,
yeah,
the only thing I want to say is it's risky, but it's not coin flip.
mhm.
It's risky if it's not played correctly, but it's not risky because you don't know what's gonna happen. You have control. You just need to play perfectly.
I see, I see.
So it's not what I'm saying. I understand that you don't want to be like taking 5v5 fights and you're gonna pull ahead because you're outplaying them mechanically. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you need to play very focused on what are the threats on you. You need to be reading the game very well, and you need to be careful about not being killed from random things like the mid laner roaming, the jungler coming, the jungler like hoping the Drake pits and not coming from the bush. Right, you need to be thinking about those things.
Oh, I see, I see. So I should focus on these outside factors basically a bit.
Yes, when you're very ahead and you're trying to push, your only goal is just not to die, and you're gonna get so much.
Oh, yeah, I
Right?
see, I see. Yeah,
What? Okay. So let's say that you're here, right, and you're getting push. So when you get out of base, the first thing you do is you push and then unlock your support, and you go ward. So let's say that your support doesn't have the item yet.
yeah, yeah.
So you just place a pink here and maybe a ward here or here, right? Or both. And once your support has the item, you just place ward like this
I see,
and
I
a
see.
pink here. And maybe a pink here as well, because you want to be permanently trying to kill them. And then, like, what's gonna happen is just like you're gonna be here, and Viego is gonna say, "Oh, I wanna kill them, so I'm gonna kill them, and I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go like this, or like this, right?" That's why this word is important. And that's why this word is important. And it could also like play like this, and a support
Yeah.
engage like this. That's why also this word is important, like this.
Mm.
And those wards are possible, and if you place those wards, you should be unkillable. And this should be possible because you have push, and if you have push, they're stuck on the tower trying to CS, and then you just like do this. You just loop around and do whatever you want,
Mhm.
right? So that's what you should be
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
So the first step when you're trying to get the tower is first of all step 1 ward. Step 2 slow push or art push the cannon wave and then crash and then slow push the 2 next, then crash, then slow push the cannon, then crash. And the reason why you don't want to do this is because the cannon wave is gonna tank a lot and you cannot be stacking 3 waves because it's gonna crash before the 3 waves. So you have to crash 2 waves at some point. The reason why you crash the cannon wave is because the cannon wave is withstanding 8 tower shots.
Yeah.
And if you crash 2 normal waves, then you have way more CS to have the time to do something. That's why it's like this.
Oh, I see, I see.
However, like your Nautilus, like it's a bit unfortunate you had the Nautilus, because well now you cannot be killing them, but that's and he cannot help you hit the tower, but that's still fine. Do you have any question about this?
No, no.
Right. So first of all, definitely like have a plan to get her head in lane. So laning phase. You cannot just like play autopilot in laning phase. I'm not saying you autopilot, but what I'm saying is like you didn't have a plan.
Yeah, I had zero plan.
And you should have a plan on how can I win this lane. I don't care if it's freezing, I don't care if it's pushing, I don't care if the plan is to for some reason recalling every wave. I don't care. Just have a plan. If the plan is bad, you just review it. But have a plan,
I see.
even if it's bad. Doesn't matter.
I see.
The second thing is be careful about be mindful about what is threatening you and like what you should be careful about. So it's like preparing mental stack, right?
Yeah.
So for example,
Yeah, I see.
Lux R, you shouldn't be surprised by it because you know she's gonna throw it. So this game it was Lux R, Gragas E, and Viego W, or Viego in general because he was so fed.
Yeah. I was only thinking about the Viego.
Yeah.
That's why I probably died to, like, when he pentakilled, I wasn't thinking about face being afraid of, like, Gragasy or something.
I mean, you're not afraid of Gragas. You're afraid of Gragas E because Gragas E setups Viego.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's still a threat.
Yeah,
right?
I see.
So that you should be thinking about this before the fight, not during the fight. During the fight, you already know that's what you need to be focusing on. You don't have to think, oh, what should I focus on? You already did this while you were CSing or even during the Shem Select. Right?
Yeah, I see now.
So the more you prepare your mental stack, the less you have to think about it, and the more it's going to be natural. Oh, I just saw the thing that I was thinking myself I need to be careful about, well now I just right click and kill them. When you see like very good ADCs, they are not doing like they are usually not doing flashy stuff. They are just patient. And after everything is gone, they're just like go hard and kill everyone. And to you that might look like they're just dodging everything and playing extremely aggressive and stuff. No, they just waited and saw an opportunity because everything was down, and then they went forward.
I see. Yeah, I don't. I think I played the game for I don't know, like 10 years or something, and I sometimes have this feeling during team fights or like high intensity team fights that I'm like I just feel overwhelmed and I make like really I try to make flashy stuff, but then it's just like I just either just die or just flash with Miz Don Varus or like some things like that.
Yeah, I understand. By the way, very Lux Q as well. But okay,
Yeah.
now let's say that for example you look at the fight and Nautilus grabs the Viego, you blast him, and then Gragas E forward and try to trade kill, and Lux does a full combo on the person that Gragas E'd. Well, on this situation, you don't have anything to think about. The only thing you think about is when is it gonna go back, and it's probably gonna be like I don't know, like 6 seconds. So you have 6 seconds when you can just move forward and kill everyone.
Yeah, I see.
At this point, like when this is gone, there is no thinking anymore. It's the same way when you play a fight and the fight is 2v5 and you are the five guys, right? You're like your team is five and they are two. Are you gonna think about how you should be like outplaying the fight?
No.
No, you just go in. So if you think about the key abilities and the key abilities are on CD, you don't think.
I see. I see.
You think about what's gonna happen when you're gonna be like when they're gonna go back up. So you need to be focusing on. I have 6 seconds to do something, and during executing whatever you're doing, you're like, okay, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna respect because I need to be in a good position when it's back up. I don't need to be starting respecting when it's off CD, when it's coming off CD, right? Like 2 seconds before, you're very focused on your mental stack of the CD is gonna come off about right now. You never know for sure, of course, but you have a general idea.
Yeah, yeah, I see.
And like every time when you look at an IDC talk about team fighting, the first thing he says is what's their main abilities.
Yeah, true.
So that's a difficult thing to implement, and it's gonna take like a lot of games to implement. But fortunately for you, this is independent from this. So when you load the game, you can be working on those two concepts separately. So that's good for you. Because sometimes the concept that you're going to work on is jungle tracking plus lane phase plus, I don't know, like your jungle, like be aware of what your jungle is doing, plus surviving your support that is roaming, all of this. At this point, you cannot be working on all of this at the same time. Right now, you have two things that you can be working on at the same time. That's good.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
You
Okay.
cannot be working on two things that are like the same thing. Like if you had two laning phase concept to work on, because like right now it's laning phase goal plus wave, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not plus wave, it's goal with wave. But yeah, you don't have to learn about how to execute the laning phase because you have like solid foundations about it.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Okay.
And maybe your third point, if I can find it, let me think. I think there might be something that I can find. Yeah, the first thing that comes to my mind is just like not respecting. But that kind of goes to this as well.
Mm-hmm.
What I had in mind with the not respecting is let me get the thing again. Okay. Do you remember Viego was here and then you decided to go like this? You disrespected them.
Yeah.
Same way in
Yeah.
mid lane when they were Baron and Lux could have been here, you decided to go like this. Same thing, you're disrespecting them.
Mm-hmm.
You need to cut this off from the gameplay because you did in this game, but you're gonna lose games from this, and I know that you did lose games from this
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
because otherwise you would not be doing this. Because basically, what you going this says, I am confident or I am betting that no one is gonna flash me, no one is gonna try to one shot me, no one is gonna go like this, and someone is gonna go like that. I'm just betting that no one has vision on me and this bush is empty. That's what you're betting, but you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You're just assuming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the three things
Okay.
I think you should be fixing on your gameplay from this game. There's probably other things, but this game showed mainly this.
Okay. Okay. That's plenty enough.
Yep.
What I like and why I wanted this coaching is because I I had a time. So when I was playing UKEL, I was Emerald because I just had a lot of things to like work on. It was hard to focus. Now I had time, so I'm back at 200 LP.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, I have no. So I don't have I have no clue how to climb or how to be basically from 200 LP to like 1,000. So like, what's the difference between me and like a 1,000 LP person?
Well,
ADC.
the first thing I would say is experience.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that goes with that experience is you're playing way too many champions. Let's look
Yeah,
at
I
it.
do.
You have you're closing out on 600 games. You have like 550 games. Your most played champions is 90 games. What is this? Your most
Like,
played champion should be like 400 games.
oh, I see. I see.
Or maybe you should have two champions with like 250 and 250.
I
But
see.
you
I
cannot
see.
be playing like, let's see. Uh I mean, you have like more than 20 games on every ADC in the game.
Yeah.
How can you have 19 peaks?
True. True.
Like, how do you expect yourself to learn about how to apply the laning phase, how to respect everything, how to play perfectly your champion if you change champion every game?
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at your history,
Match history.
right? Match history, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a random top lane game. Different champion, different champion, different champion, different champion. Okay, same champion here. Like now there is an Ezreal game. Now there is a Lucian
Yeah.
game for
Yeah.
some
It's pretty
reasons.
random.
What is this? Why are you playing jungle? I mean, I don't care arena. Oops, my bad. Like there is a random jungle game. Where you autofill this game?
Yeah. Yeah. These are top and jungle were autofills.
Yeah,
Like
then you
Yuumi is
dodge.
always.
Then you dodge.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
losing your time. Are you trying to get better at top lane?
No.
Are you
No.
trying to get better at jungle?
No.
So what are you doing here?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, I mean, maybe you're thinking about, oh, I want to be gaining LP, but you're not looking to
Yeah.
get LP.
That's.
You're looking to get better at ADC. LP is gonna come when you're better at ADC. Like gaining, like even like let's say that every time you're autofilled, you 100% win 100% of the game of the time. I would still tell you just dodge the game
Yeah. True. Because
because there
that's
is no
my
point.
goal.
It's just
Yeah.
30
Yeah.
minutes of losing time because you're not training ADC.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about you having fun. If you want to have fun, go play arena. Go like don't play competitive. I mean, I'm not saying you
Mm-hmm.
that you should be bored of the game, but I'm saying that you should be enjoying getting better.
Yeah. 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 I see. I see.
That's what I was trying to say. And so the way you get better is you cut the number of variables. That's the first thing. And how do you cut the number of variables? When you play one champion. That cuts the number of variables by a lot already, because your gameplay is not changing now. That's gonna tell you you know what your champion wants and your champion needs, and you know how to execute. You know the limits, and you don't have a lot of mental stack assigned to how to play your champion. Do you realize how insanely OP that is to reduce all of this?
Yeah. I.
Because now, instead of thinking about, oh, how should I execute my champion, you're thinking, oh, what is Lux, what does Lux want to be doing to win the game? Oh, she wants to be touching her R. Okay, I need to focus on this. There is no, oh, how can I, what combo should I need to be, what do I need to be doing? Because you already know
I
this, you
see.
don't think about it.
Yeah. I know the concept, but I never thought about it. That's like it's like I never thought that it should like depend too much. But yeah, I guess my goal was never to improve. So like, so this is the first time that I like want to improve a lot by like a high margin. So like, and yeah, I get yeah, yeah. If I want to improve, then I should have my main mental capacity on improving.
Yeah. And another
I
thing
see.
is, how do you see climbing? Like, let's say, do you think a challenger player is gonna get a pentakill every game? No.
It's
The difference between a UA and a challenger player is the challenger player is consistent. He's just not making mistakes. He's not making crazy plays. He's just cutting the mistakes out of his gameplay. He's not doing more aggressive stuff suddenly. He's not like um how can I say this? Um like I lost my words, but like he's not like 1v9ing every game.
yeah, of
He's
course.
just consistent. And maybe some
Yes.
challenger players, their consistency is gonna be stomping lanes. But that's just one strategy out of others. Like right, like those 114 games. I mean, I didn't see it right, but
Yeah, yeah.
there were some inconsistency things here, right? Same thing. You have 9 death here, 7 here, 9 here. Like that's the games you want to be having, right? You don't want to be winning doing 9 death. That's way too high.
I see.
I mean, maybe it's not too high. Depends on the game, obviously.
Of
But
course, yeah, yeah. But
most likely, it's gonna be too high. And from the look of it, it's just like you didn't respect the Nunu.
yeah, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah,
I died like 4 times.
yeah.
But yeah,
Because
I
I
have.
mean,
If you check the stats, I have really high death count, like almost 6 on average.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, 6 is like average, right? People usually die 6 times at their elo, but you're trying to get challenger. So if you're trying
Yeah.
to get challenger, that needs to go down.
So it's
Look,
better
the
to like.
only champion that you have low death count, you have 69% win rate. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. I see. I see.
So you should be just like play what you enjoy. So I'm saying you need to be focusing on getting better, not to have fun. Because
Yeah.
improving needs to be fun. It should be fun on itself. Now, I'm not saying though, don't have fun playing the champion you play. Choose a champion that you enjoy playing. I don't care if the champion is dog garbage. I don't care. Because the champion doesn't matter. Your gameplay does. So it's going to be
I
easier
see.
if you have an easier champion and the champion is strong. Of course, it's going to be easier. But it's not about what
I
is
see.
easy and what is hard. Now, if you really try hard about getting better, you would play the most brain dead champion so you can focus on other things. So I don't know Aphelios because I think Aphelios is very hard to get like started with. But once you have the hang of it, it's not that complicated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Once you play like 100 games, I'm over 100 games because I played him last season like a shit ton.
Yeah.
That there is not much to it. It's like
Yeah.
so like the combos are the same and
Yeah,
like weapon
that's what I
rotation is
thought.
just
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
see, like
No.
I wouldn't mind Aphelios. What I would mind kinda is like I mean there is not really this in ADC. I guess Kalista is a very difficult champion to execute.
Yeah, but I don't like her. So
No. I'm not saying you do or you don't, right? Or
yeah,
Ezreal.
yeah, yeah.
Ezreal is a good example. Ezreal needs to be very clean mechanically. That's the kind of champions you want to be staying away from. You want to be keeping champions that are easy to execute, so you can be thinking about other things that you're champion. So if you want this to be Aphelios, sure, I don't care.
I see. I see.
Just play what you enjoy, but choose what you enjoy and stick to it. And it's fine if you want to be swapping champions, but like choose one champion. So let's say it's Aphelios.
Yeah.
You choose Aphelios, and you do 200 games of it at least. And then the next season comes on, and you say, "Oh, I want to play Varus," and then you do 200 games of him, and you're like, "Okay, now I want to go back to Aphelios." Fine, you go back to Aphelios. Then you drop Varus altogether, and you do 200 games of Aphelios.
Oh, so by this way, I'm basically it doesn't matter. Like I'm blind picking, I'm counter picking, but it's just Aphelios.
Yes,
Oh, I see. See.
You
Okay.
technically you want to be blind. You want to be counter picking yourself every game.
Because I can make, because it's harder and I can
Yes,
figure out
you
other
get
stuff.
more
Okay.
learning
Okay.
from harder games.
I see. I
Do
see.
you have any learning from a game where your jungle is 20-0 at 10 minutes?
No. No.
No, you don't get anything. That's the easiest game in your life. You're not gonna learn anything because the enemy are gonna be so behind.
Yeah, I see. I see.
So let's say, what is the hardest Aphelios matchup?
It's probably like double poke. Like
Okay, so let's say you're
something
playing
that I
against
cover up.
Caitlyn Lux.
Yeah.
Playing
And
against
with like a
Lux,
Lulu or like something.
and you have
But you have no idea.
Aphelios through. Well, that's very looking
Yeah, yeah.
like AIDS. Let's be honest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it does happen quite
Yeah,
a
it
lot.
does. Well, at this point, what you like at this point, like you're so counterpicked that you need to think about it. You need to be trying to minimize lane, trying to avoid pokes. You need to try to play like as safe as you can, minimize the damage you take. Okay, now let's say that for example, like it's never gonna happen, right? But let's say you play like 50 games in a row this matchup,
Yeah.
and now you go against let's say Samira Nautilus, right?
Hmm.
Is this Nautilus ever gonna hit a hook on you? No.
No. No. Yeah.
You just
Right.
played 50 games of avoiding pokes. This guy is never touching a hook.
Okay. Yeah, I never thought about this. I never thought about this.
It's all about learning. It's never about LP. Never.
Hmm.
It never has, it never will. Because as soon as it starts to be about LP, you're just gonna lose and stop improving. I mean, maybe you're not
Hmm.
gonna improve. You're gonna be like like staying at your LP, but you're
Hmm.
gonna be like just not improving. So there is one thing that I was saying yesterday on another coaching is learning is like this. You have a concept that you start applying, and then your LP goes like this,
Hmm.
and then you stabilize and try to learn the concept, and then you start getting it, and then you start getting it, and at this point you're like back at where you were, and you have a new concept, and now the concept you need to be automizing it, and when you start getting it automatically, you don't need to think about it. Well, now you're way higher than you were before.
Hmm. I see. I see.
And so this is how the learning goes, right? This is how it looks, right?
I see. Hmm.
So yes, you're going like you're going up, right? But
Hmm.
this is losing 200 LP. This is losing 300 LP. This is losing 400 LP. This is losing 200 LP. This is losing 900 LPs, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
So sometimes you're like let's say you're gonna be here, like right, master 500, and then you're gonna apply a new concept that is very hard to apply. Well, this is very hard to apply. This is diamond 4,
Yeah. I see.
and that's 900 LP difference. But do you know the good thing about this? This is gonna look like this.
Oh, I see. I see.
Because
I
the
guess
harder the
the
concept is, I mean, it's not very true, but usually when you're working on a very hard to concept to apply, the reason why it's very hard to apply is because it's a very key in your games, right? For example, let's say that the example I had yesterday was a Lux player. So I took the example of you never try to win lanes, you just try to play mid game, and then you're good in mid game, so you carry the mid game. That's great. So you're gonna like hit master because you have very very good mid game, and then as now you're gonna try to win the lanes. Oh my god, you're gonna be emerald
I see.
because you're never tried in your life to win the lanes, and every actions, every decision, every click is gonna be a mistake.
I see. I see. Okay. Okay.
But that needs to happen. This learning needs to happen to break to challenger. You cannot
I see.
be going challenger if you don't do this.
Yeah. And that's a long way because I have to climb
Yeah.
from Emerald to Challenger on my laning.
Yeah, and by the way, do you know what's the hardest thing about this? Mental.
No. Mhm.
Because, okay, now let's say that, for example, you drop down to gold right now. How do you feel?
Yeah, terrible probably.
You feel like you're the worst player that ever existed.
Yeah, yeah,
Because in your, I mean, gold is like very, very over the top, but what I'm meaning is if you're like, if you're master 200 right now in your head, and that was your peak, right? It's not your consistent level, it's your peak, right?
hmm
And now you're trying to apply something and you drop to D4. You're gonna feel like shit.
yeah. That's what happened at the start of this.
Yeah.
So my
And the
peak
reason
is
why you the reason why
yeah,
you
my
feel like
peak.
shit
Mhm.
is because you think I'm a 200 players, 200 LP players. First of all, that might be just you got lucky for 4 games. I'm not saying it happens, right? But let's say you got
Yeah,
a lucky win streak, and usually on your peak it always involve lucks, right?
of course. Yeah, of course,
So
of course.
usually, like let's say you got lucky, so you got like 100 LP from luck. Your champion was very strong at the moment, so it gave you 100 LP.
hmm
You were playing at your peak, so you were like very, very, like you were the strongest that you ever been. So that's 100 LP. Well, all of a sudden, you're now D2.
Yeah,
D4 to D2 is not that bad.
consistently. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
But I'm not saying it's going to be the case, right? All I'm saying is just don't think, oh, I hit this elo, so now I'm a master 200.
Yeah, true.
This is not how it works.
hmm
And if like, and also like altogether, you should just stop looking at LP because that does nothing. It
Okay,
really
I
does
see.
nothing. It's useless. It's
Okay,
absolutely useless to look at LP.
okay, I see. Thank you so much.
Sure,
I think it was quite useful, and now I have learning objectives to like look to and like look forward to.
that's great. Do you have any question before we stop?
Um, no, I don't think so. Oh yeah,
Okay,
but yeah, I have one quick question. In
sure.
competitive,
Mm-hmm.
should I stick to the, let's say, like to the three champions, and it like shouldn't really matter
Well, it
as
depends
well?
the goal on your team.
Mhm.
If your goal of your team is winning, then the goal of your team is not to improve.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I see. Okay.
So that depends on what the goal is. And that's the reason why when I look at a team and the team is like trying to compete the first split, to me it's so stupid.
I see. Okay.
Because the reason why it's so stupid is because if you're competing, you're not improving.
hmm
You're applying.
Okay.
And I mean, yes, you're getting experience and stuff, right? So it's not
Yeah.
useless. But there is a big difference between like a team completing every split and a team just focusing on improving and mastering one draft at a time. So let's say that you decide a draft and you play this draft 50 times. I
Yeah.
can guarantee you you're gonna have the draft very fucking well.
Yeah. I see. Okay. Okay. I understand now.
So it's the same concept.
Okay. Now I see. Now I see. This was my only question, I think. But
Alright.
now I understand like the difference in mentality and like how to approach everything.
And don't get me wrong, it's not bad to look to win or to
Of
just trying
course.
to apply. It's just not the same thing. It's just different.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. That's perfect. Thank you so much.
Sure. Good luck in the games. And see you whatever you want.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
Dian. Bye bye.